Yo, yo, yo. All right, let's go do the other portion. Like there's this map in Skyline, I think.
Qué buena idea, yo corro, ¿no? Chao.
Y chaleando izquierda, ¿no?
Yo izquierda.
Uno que corre derecha.
Izquierda uno.
Shit.
Muerto.
One salute. I'm gonna
Nice.
Quédate disfruta, quédate disfruta,
Okay,
quédate
I have their main, I have their main. Lo tengo su main.
Yo la tengo.
Apunta, apunta, apunta.
Tengo cac.
Van a frenar P4.
Espera conmigo, espera conmigo.
Pitu.
Hay uno pitu con mí.
Bañate feo.
Sí, Pitu me vio, creo.
Red.
Estoy pegando.
Puede ser a service.
Se Déjate chontar un
Sigo mal, sigo poniendo mal.
Árbol.
Muerto.
Voy el
Ay,
cat.
me echaría, dead.
yo no lo veo.
Main. Salió main, seguramente de punta. Nazi. Lado del
Punto
close.
de. Nice. Y lo quiero
Uno
Pitu.
No.
Un tiro brown.
Muerto.
Nice.
No,
Ahora time.
Yo tengo full, Haz del cat. Tengo el
Agarrado el door, Nico, agarrado el door. Agarra la derecha.
Tengo el
Saltó
push
un poco el
derecha.
cat, saltó un poco el
Quedan
cat.
through.
Tengo el cat.
Honestly,
No, no.
honestly, nothing I can even say about that. Those are really good. P1. I mean, P1's on this map. I mean, it's just a scrappy hill, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. But okay, yeah. I mean, my favorite part about this hill, though, that I do want to point out, great blocking by Lucho. You know, we're pushed up pretty far, so they're spawning in Narnia right now, right?
Voy a dar a initial.
Uno deep un tiro muerto. No, reinicia, Lucho. Era mid. Mátame.
Quédate.
Top cat.
Está recontra tengalado.
Pilar
Está pegando la puerta del gat.
¿Serio?
Bueno,
Vamos a checar.
Que bloqueen, que yo pongo time. Mira una, Nasty. Palmera se clipió cat muerto. Anytime. Digo, Ney, Palmera.
Pucha cat.
Palmera, otro, Palmera, dos Palmera, Nico, dos abajo.
¿Serio? ¿Cuánto le piqueo?
I just want to point this out real quick,
Nico weak.
because I want you to understand, like, the severity of this.
Cat muerto. Anytime. Digo, Ney, Palmera.
Pucha cat.
Palmera, otro. Dos Palmera, Nico, dos abajo.
So, you getting that kill, right? You get this kill right here. And then hopping down to keep your life. It's massive because, I mean, instead of, like, a lot of players would have just, like, kind of, maybe not, like, jumped out, but, like, at least pushed up to, like, right here on the map, right? Which, I mean, at that point, you're going to die. You also didn't push deeper. You know, we kind of knew the limits. You jump down, play your life right here. And because of that, this guy's going to spawn out. This guy, if we stay up long enough, he's going to spawn out again. Whereas if you die, this guy probably spawns a little bit closer. Again, you being here takes time from this guy eventually in the back. It all takes time away where we basically get free points because they have to chow you, right?
¿Serio? ¿Muerto?
So you get one more,
Muerto.
two more.
Edición cayó.
Nico, ahora seguir bloqueando. Tiene que estar pushing cat.
One spawns deep in Narnia, two spawns in Narnia. Eventually die, but like at that point,
Tengo Palmeras.
I mean, there's
Estoy fangando de todo, solo tengo Palmeras.
25 seconds left and nobody's even close to
Venía en punta, venía en punta.
challenge.
Te pasó por el piscina,
I would like.
Tengo mi
Tengo Palmeras, estoy fangando de todo, solo tengo Palmeras.
Okay, Aaron, I would like Nico spawns up. Yeah, Nico spawns up behind you. Just take this route. I mean, there's 25 seconds left, right? Not necessarily for P3. Like, P3 is going to be another, like, scrappier hill. But getting these spawns for the P4 is massive. Like, you see Kenny do that a lot for Optic. About the 20-second mark, taking that. So I really would have liked for you to kind of take this route. Nico bumps you. Then we have Lucho kind of holding the front. Tommy's in hill. So, I mean, that's the only thing I got to say for that.
Guarda tu camión, ahí sí tiene que...
Venía en punta, venía en punta.
Hermano, te pasó por el piscina, bro.
Because, like, you die anyway, so, I mean, let's see what happens. So we end up, like, winning out on the gunfights. Like, you die, Nico dies, but we end up winning that. Where, like, if you take that, we probably still win that.
Pucha, frente tengo.
Yeah, I mean, that's my only thing.
Van a poner acá.
voy vuelto, montado.
Uno medio, me. Haciendo cat.
Estoy volviendo a la izquierda.
And it doesn't even have to be like let me. It doesn't even have to be you, right? Just anyone. I don't even know where I'm at this point, bro. Yeah, so I mean, right, it was about right here. Anybody like, we just have a big thing that we need to work on and get better. That I really want us to focus on in scrims this week. And if you all scrim tomorrow, is bumping. So like, I feel like that's and I talked about it in the video yesterday on protocol where I think Lucho is P1. He should have pushed up. Like that's one of the things where like you're holding this, Nico spawns up. Now you're still holding this. He comes and also holds this. Whereas when he spawns up, you should have taken a route. He now fills you. And it goes from that. So like, if you know what I'm saying, like, so basically we shouldn't like if this is gonna be player 1, this is player 2, this is player 3, player 4 just spawned up, right? Like I don't care who it is. I don't care if this is Aaron, this is Nico. I don't care. Player 1's good. If player 1 dies, player 2 can then take his spot, right? Player 4 would then come to where player 2 is. And then when player 1 spawns back up, he basically takes the spot of player 1, which is to hold the spawns. In this situation, like in this specific situation, if Aaron would have taken this route, right? Nico still would have came, basically filled where Aaron was. We're still good here. We're still good here. Except now we have spawns for P4. So that's something that I really want us to focus on the next few scrims.
Hermano,
Really
se
do.
fue por el piscina, bro.
Cambia,
Otro cat, otro cat, otro cat.
It's some, and we have to have people communicating that as well. Basically, like, if Nico dies and he's watching kill cam and he's watching the mini map, say, "Yo, Aaron, go! Like, I got you."
Dos cat, dos cat, dos cat. Un tiro.
Or like Aaron could easily say, like he sees Nico die. Yeah, I'm gonna take a route, fill mid, right? Like pick up mid.
Un tiro time los dos.
Either way, but somebody needs to call it, and then somebody we need to execute it.
No, voy vuelto, montado.
Uno medio, me. Haciendo cat.
Estoy volviendo a la izquierda. No, no, a la izquierda.
Te
a la izquierda.
pincho cat.
Ok, lo veo, lo
Montado,
veo.
me vuelto. Me busco a mí. Y ahí. Down, escuchame.
I like us all playing for this though, like regardless of if it ends up doing anything or not. I like us we all at least played for the left side.
¿Cuál es tu time?
Parte dead.
Todo el dos, un tiro.
Medio, dos, montado.
Bueno, full time, doble, doble. Van a poner con vos, Nico. Van a poner con vos. Anda, anda, anda. Yo
That's another thing I wanted to point out.
muerto. Está, está.
So if we have this control, which Aaron gets, right? I'll play it a little bit more.
¿Cuál es tu time?
He gets this kill. All right, so Aaron gets this control. Because you all are still here, the only pressure that they have,
Todo el dos, un tiro.
Medio, dos, montado.
right? So they're you're going to get splits with them. Nico might have picked that up.
Bueno,
He kind of picks it up. You're going to get splits with him right there. So honestly, like if you really wanted to, you could kind of like hold this a little bit. But at the bare minimum though, just be aware that you're getting splits right now.
Van a poner con vos, Nico. Van a poner con vos. Anda, anda, anda. Yo bloqueo, yo bloqueo. No estoy
León,
David.
León, León, León. León. Otro más, León. Otro más.
Yo, árbol, árbol. Árbol,
León, atrás
de
tuyo, bro.
One shot doble, sí ahí. Yo tengo león, tengo león.
Te agarré a mí. Ayuda frontal.
Dale, anda, anda.
Vos soy mid.
Árbol, un tiro, hay dos árboles. Un tiro servir un tiro, árbol, hay dos.
Son dos en time.
Abrió. Es un loco.
Corto uno.
Yo Ronin, yo Ronin. Agarra el top, Nico.
Medio, el medio.
Otra palmera, super pop. Tip izquierda.
Uno medio.
Yo estoy en top, gente, estoy ninja,
Voy por acá.
Palmera uno de. Hay uno en white, white. Está Lion.
abajo tuyo dos.
Arturo, más abajo, abajo tuyo, abajo tuyo.
Spawné out, spawné out.
Maté uno.
Agarra Reche, agarra Reche. Agarra Reche, agarra Reche, agarra Reche.
Falta Gine, estaba acá abajo mío.
Derecha, Gino, Gino maté,
Ya
Gino
murió,
maté.
ya murió.
Contra el Gino, uno más derecha, no derecha.
Muerto, otro más derecha, derecha.
Derecha,
Derecha, dead. Falta
Falta
uno.
uno, falta Nasty, Nasty. Ya pone fondo.
Ahí está, lo vi, León. Escúchame,
Por
cabrón,
derecha un tiro.
bloquea. Voy a pichar
Derecha un
piscina.
tiro. Uno está Cloud Cat, ya cruzó.
Escuchando front.
Hmm?
Un tiro creo, escuchando dos.
I don't know where they're
Derecha, te doy
spawning.
derecha, te doy derecha.
I guess like
Mate uno,
P3
mate
something.
otro más derecha, otro más derecha.
Yeah, they're just gonna spawn. Yeah.
Backdoor a mí. Va para todo, va para todo.
Kind of interested, like where they would have spawned if Aaron would have stayed out. But
Muerto uno, voy a pushar
Yo
acá.
izquierda, top, y tengo la
I guess we'll
top.
see now. Yeah. Wow. So I think that's gonna be our setup, right? If we have someone blocking the back here, right? Tommy's also looking over here. Having someone here, they spawn P2, bro. Wow. I want to see like if the rest of them also spawn.
Izquierda. Ok, ya.
Wow.
Me acuerdo de Sara, ¿eh?
I mean, they're not even gonna hit that. I would have
Te pego Tachu, te pego.
like the amount of time, and then obviously like because we stopped blocking, someone spawns in the back. But like 15 seconds, that's fine.
What? Un tiro, hermano. What?
Estoy en P2.
Ah,
Uy, qué
The,
pete
Spawn
the
out,
goal
spawn
is
out.
definitely to like eventually learn how to flip these spawns, so we have them spawning here and then spawn trap them, right? Because I mean they're gonna keep spawning there.
Si te pones a ti.
No sé,
Lo
lo tuyo, sí, lo tuyo, por ahí. Camión. Ya le voy.
I mean Tommy is shooting, bro.
Poniendo trofeo,
Otro más. Goods. Ten goods.
Chale, Uch, chale, Uch.
Trofeo, un tiro.
Yeah, you have to be like, and I think I heard Bink tell you all, but like just in case, you have to be like here to block. So I mean, if you would have
Ya le voy.
like when you got those 2 kills, if you would have literally just went right here, they would have spawned over there. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because I mean there's still 60 seconds left, but
Poniendo trofeo, trofeo.
Otro más. Goods. Ten goods.
Chale, Uch, chale, Uch.
Trofeo, un tiro.
just for future reference, that's where you have to be to block them.
Estoy viendo close.
Uno derecha. Dos derecha.
Voy caro.
Su main muy tocado al lado izquierdo.
Toca.
Close y time.
Close weak. Time weak atrás del pilar. Ya te lo puso aquí.
Otro no está.
Chala main. Ahí no está main, que era. Sí, no está main. Está bien un tiro,
One shot su main.
Acuérdense, chalemos más mid, boludo. Dale, bueno.
One shot su main.
Ah, no está.
Yo acá, anda mid.
Main weak.
Also noticed, so
No veo.
Acá.
Poniendo trofeo.
like obviously,
Otro más. Goods. Ten goods.
Chale, Uch.
Trofeo, un tiro.
I mean even spawning there.
Estoy jugando el lado izquierdo, estoy jugando close.
Uno derecha. Dos derecha.
Voy caro.
Su main muy tocado al lado izquierdo. Close y time.
Close weak. Time weak atrás del pilar. Ya te lo puso aquí.
Otro no está.
Chala main. Ahí no está main, que era. Sí, no está main. Está bien un tiro,
One shot su main.
Acuérdense, chalemos más mid, boludo. Dale, bueno.
One shot su main.
Ah, no está.
Yo acá, anda mid.
Main weak.
No, atrás quiere ser pushado. Está weak.
Ahí atrás.
No ven acá.
Pasó a la izquierda.
Vayan juntos, boludo.
Tiene acá.
Hay uno en nuestro main.
Su casa. Servir. Muerto.
Main muerto. Debemos estar en lucha, dale.
Ahí nomás, Cat. Un tiro, Cat. Se tiró para la puerta.
Estoy bloqueando.
Ya bloqueado.
Le doy nuestra main. Está pinchando.
Good flip.
Puedes agarrar la
Sí,
pool.
la trama, sí.
They got
No
control
puedo, tengo
again though.
Nuestro cat.
Yeah.
Balcón.
The only thing I wanted to say about that P1 though is the only time we hit double doors was Nico spawned here and just hit it. That was the only time out of that entire P1. And I know Bink also said it. Like it's a really big thing to do. Is always have someone kind of filling on either side. Right? If we're spawning here, having someone keep going. If we're spawning here, someone keep going. I know we spawned here at the very beginning, like when it first popped at 60. Just have someone take a long route, right? Like I mean, it's going to take you an extra 5 seconds, but having control of this, I mean, you're shutting down an entire section. Like now they can only be here, or they can be in the time, right? Whereas like if we don't have this control, now they can be here. Let me erase this. Now they can be here pushed up. They can be here holding. Yeah, they can be holding here, holding here. Yeah, so just I mean, be more mindful of filling that more. Dude. My Twitch has been in shambles recently, man. I don't know why.
No time, no time.
Balcón, balcón.
Ok.
Métete en la piscina, Diego.
¿Cómo estás diciendo?
Arranca,
Acá,
arranca.
acá.
¿Tiene acá, Tommy?
Pon atrás, espérenme, esperen, no se muevan. Ahí no back B2, me
Un
igual,
tiro, un tiro cat.
back B2, B2.
Sí.
Un tiro
Casi por la
que
izquierda.
Otro time.
Cati para la izquierda, para la izquierda.
Back B2 ahora,
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Time, time, time.
And this is another thing that I want to point out, just so you understand like how good of a play that was. To like keep doing it and like know why it's a good play. Like you get these kills right, and then back up instantly. So now you're blocking this. If you would have stayed here after getting those kills, they would have just spawned right back up here.
Tiro cat.
So I mean, just rewatching it real quick.
Cati para la izquierda,
You get that kill,
para la izquierda.
turn around. Now you're blocking. Like I said, I mean this is the difference of them being right here to come and trade, and being all the way out here because we're still spawning here, right? It's like we still have people here, so now they're spawning 40 seconds. I mean, there's 40 seconds left in the time, and let's when number 2 gets back into play. Let's see.
Espérate, falta.
Bien, me doy vuelta, me doy vuelta. Dale,
Se
¿no?
ponen atrás, yo estoy bloqueen porque estoy repushado.
Guarda mid,
Uno cat, uno cat.
Sí, yo tengo tu
And
izquierda, mano.
Tommy kills him. So I mean, it's like
Tengo tu
Me
izquierda,
tiré,
mano.
me tiré, me tiré. Tengo
before
Pasar, pasar,
anybody
pasar.
gets
Vale,
even
vos mid, no ven a la izquierda, no ven a la
close,
izquierda, mid.
we already have 20 points, right? And that's before someone even gets close to be able to chow. It's split in half. So I mean, the severity of you backing up, getting these spawns, spawning them out, completely flipped the game around.
Quedan 20.
So I just want you to understand like how big that was.
Ultimo full izquierda, van a poner al fondo, van a poner out.
Al de izquierda no lo veo.
Después que
Sí, sí.
se está
Está la palmera, está la palmera, está la palmera. Le
Muerto,
pido
muerto,
tiro.
muerto, muerto, muerto.
Voy medio.
Estoy en top de nivel,
Camión,
bloqueando.
muerto.
Falta, van a poner ahí,
Falta
Tengo mid,
super,
tengo mid.
los Onio. Falta
Echale
super
medio.
conmigo.
¿Sí?
Un tiro muerto, listo, fordan,
Tengo
corre,
mid,
corre.
tengo
Está
mid.
la palmera del frente, la palmera del frente.
Ser bien nasty, ser bien nasty. Pon, los fueron, los
Anda,
fueron.
ya, aguanta.
Tengo otro mid, tengo otro mid.
Va para mí, ni nasty.
Dale full
La
izquierda,
izquierda, papi, aló.
Mid un tiro. Muerto.
Bien, la izquierda.
Estoy un tiro en top, gente, no puedo pillar. Hay dos times, dos times. Su pilar es un tiro, su pilar es muy tocado. En su pilar,
Pinchando
escondido.
front. Bánqueme.
Un tiro su
Pilar
pilar,
lo
su
piqueó.
pilar.
Su pilar de uno más.
Mira,
Mira,
Bloqueado.
Windows.
Nico bloqueado, no tengo bala, me
No,
tengo que pillar.
front shin. Va para mid, va para mid.
Ok, baja,
No te
baja.
estoy intentando.
Yo bloqueo.
Todas las puertas.
Ajá.
Dale.
Usale puertas un tiro en nasty. No
No
tengo
medio,
balas, amigo.
medio, lo que no
Dale,
tengo.
dale.
Uno front close derecha heavy, muy tocado, con nade.
Bloqueen, papi.
No, no vi, what?
Uno para el medio es un tiro. Y time.
Pilar muerto, buena noche.
Tengo mid.
Ok, dormí, aguanta.
Yo me abro Nico.
One shot mid,
En front,
one shot
agarra en
mid.
front, yo tengo
One
mid.
time with.
Dale, Nico. No
Dale, dale, dale.
Dos front.
Uno más, pilar. Atrás mío, uno más.
estoy comiendo front. Tres front, tres corre por front. Ya uno cruzó, ya dos cruzaron, pies en D.
En la van, nasty.
Anda a fondo, anda a
Leo,
fondo.
Leo, 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 Leo.
Arte weak, dale.
Tu tiro,
Tengo arte,
Tire
tengo
pinchando
arte.
arco, van a poner palmeras.
Jin está en derecha ya.
Duro.
Tengo arte.
No, nada, arte.
Muerto. Matale
Bueno,
arte.
falta Jin.
No, otro Leo,
¿Cuánto
Leo,
tiro?
derecho.
Por ahí.
Ya, tío, estoy muerto. Cruza en derecha, ahí no
Bien,
time.
time.
Dos time.
Te falta el poner el heal, poner el heal.
Está más atrás.
Mate,
Top, top.
Ah, poniendo palmera.
Palmera.
Ten conmigo, close.
Palmera
Tengo
de
león, le tengo león.
Muerto.
It's crazy that guy got
Time, no le pega
that
nada.
spawn.
un tiro.
¿Qué esquina?
A tu izquierda, hermano.
Bueno,
Poné al fondo todavía.
Al fondo uno. Weak, weak saber, weak saber.
No, son dos ahí.
Ahí va, muerto. Otro más saber y backdoor. Los últimos dos.
está todo.
Mira, deep.
¿Dónde lo veo?
Una vaca.
No está muerto.
Muy por
No,
next.
se tiró un tiro front time, un tiro.
¿Cuál es derecho, cuál es derecho?
León, león. Ah, yo lo mataste. A ti izquierda. Cagotea que lo matás,
derecha.
boludo.
Lo maté recién hace un
Uy.
segundo. Intente
Pero
contar.
cagotealo, muerto. Eso tenés que
Y
decir.
dije muerto. No todo.
Jin está viendo all. Estoy en tiro. Ha quedado avanzado main,
Sí,
main.
que te vi. Yo abro derecho.
Yo tengo dos logs, yo tengo dos logs.
Ah, acá. No, nada acá,
Yo tengo el pinche derecha.
Ball, trolley.
Acá.
One shot lion, hermano.
Ahora time, shadow time.
Sirio. Anda de volte, no matamos. Ah, sí, ya matamos.
Puede estar full.
Quédate bloqueado.
Walter más cat.
Yo tengo pileta.
Anytime. Volt uno.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just another P1 where
Discara.
we're not hitting double doors.
Agarro time. Uno que pushé main.
¿Tienen cat o no?
It should mainly be our subs
Ok,
too,
voy a pinchar cat.
in my opinion at least. And this is one of the hills. I think we run 3 subs on, so that way 3 people can always hit this route, right? Where right now it's like we really don't want Tommy or Lucho hitting it. And a lot of times like Aaron, one of either Aaron or Nico has been pushed up a majority of this hill. So I think this is one of the hills that we want to have 3 subs on.
Cat y Vol.
Quédale volte.
And again, just filling more. I mean, this wasn't a bad hill by any means by us.
Está yendo por PC. Cat.
It's another time. I wish we would have just hit this route off spawn. I mean, we eventually now hit it when it's.
No lo veo.
Bueno, aquí paran P2, Están parando P2, yo estoy atrás.
Está a su lado. Nice, buena.
Muerto. Deep.
Buena.
Está piqueando la pool.
Está atrás.
I mean, it works out.
Time está
I mean,
chareando.
it doesn't really work out, I guess.
Está a su lado. Nice.
I would have liked you, Aaron. And like in this situation, like if we're gonna do this, we get this kill right. Someone's probably in the back, so I'd like one of us to hit this. It's fine for someone else to like the other person to stay and hold this, but someone's got to take it deeper out there. 'Cause, I mean, chances are
Deep.
someone's gonna be in the back.
Buena.
Which again, like we get the initial kill,
Está
but then
piqueando la pool.
Está atrás.
we get 2
atrás,
beasts
atrás.
at the end where it's like you hit this, you see this guy probably, we still get that kill. Now we're in a lot better situation to at least trade, and then
Chareando.
they spawn out.
Chaleando en el medio del
Hay mal para mí, mal para mí.
Ahí chaleando.
Nuestro cat ya.
Acá, un tiro.
Which we
abajo
probably
de
don't
ahí.
even
Va from pool.
break this.
Ah, fuck, viendo el mid.
Already 30
Otro
seconds
mío.
left.
A mi izquierda.
Dame un tiro.
Muerto. Qué guari.
Esto se me climió cat. Va a pinchar para su cat. Solo cat.
Yeah.
Tiro.
So I mean, that's the difference of
Tiro mid.
Tira mid.
them getting a 60 and
Ahí vas al fondo del piso, mío.
Cagate un tiro.
us breaking
Está
at
piqueando la pool.
Está atrás.
Atrás, shin.
45-ish, at least, spawning them out. Like if we get the first kill and then trade this guy. I mean, we now have spawns. These 2 would spawn up here. Now it's a 3v2 in hill. They're also now going to be spawning here. That's what I'm saying. Like there's
Está chareando.
we're good right now. Like I mean, we're winning 195 at the end of this. 160 to 195. Where that could have just flipped to us having 230 and them having 100 still. Right. So like it's not that we're doing bad at all. It's that like once we get these few scams out, like
Un tiro, pasó
someone hitting the back.
por uno, nasty.
No le ande.
Sí, abajo.
Like
Está
we're
lleno
gonna be
de goles,
slamming
¿no?
these teams, right?
No lo veo, Vol.
Joleando arde, estoy joleando arde.
Guarda time,
No lo veo.
Sí, para mí.
Arte un tiro.
Te tengo Vol, te tengo Vol.
Mete una main door.
Tengo una mid. Mid 1.
Joleando racha le arde.
Mid.
Tengo front.
Siendo mid. Vienen a frontar. Darte un tiro.
Bien
nice,
muerto,
flash.
bien muerto. Estoy pichando león.
Darte,
Queda todo
darte.
mid.
Ahí no, dos front. Voy a morir.
Push.
One shot Vol.
Sí, abajo,
Voy
Arte.
viendo
¿Lo corres?
Muerto, quédale, gol, gol,
No
gol.
entrapa.
Gol, te tira al
Todo bien.
piso.
Y le
Gol, gol, nasty.
¿Metías el gol?
Anda bien.
Ford.
Ahí por izquierda.
Yendo media, estoy
Ah,
yendo media.
Satan
Por
Free.
izquierda. No. Ahí por
Son
izquierda.
tiros,
Dos sale
guarda.
mid.
One shot, uno medio, hermano, absoluto.
Muerto un tiro. En el flip car un tiro.
¿Mete un tiro?
No, no, mid. Está en el open. O Maul.
Me mató el front. Guarda volt.
Ahí no, ahí en el new,
Ah.
ya cruzó.
Faneado, faneado.
Un tiro.
Yo jueguen para atrás. Ahí no estoy siendo una mid.
Hay que mirar ese cruce, boludo, que están cruzando.
Vamos a botar.
Shin.
Atrás, se vaqueó. Pero poner atrás,
No, están cat en el piso, man.
Legal.
Está por izquierda.
No, está un tiro.
atrás, se vaqueó, se vaqueó. Puedes poner atrás,
Ahí está. No, está el guard en el base, man.
Sí, pero.
León. León,
Yo lo
un
que
tiro,
atrás.
muerto.
Tengo
Yo
tengo
atrás
tengo
igual.
top, Nico,
El super ahí tengo un arte, Shin arte conmigo.
Con time.
Tengo
Shin
Tengo
muerto.
está Nico.
I found out.
Me di vuelta, me di vuelta.
Y el barrio.
No, viene full izquierda todavía, amigo, full dead.
Un tiro, León. Son dos
Vuelo,
León.
vuelo, vuelo, vuelo.
No puedo, no puedo.
Están chareando los de León. Van front dos, están in front dos.
Muerto los Fandor. Uno más Cyber. Cyber muerto. Uno más
Bueno,
back y Flor.
No solo time, le tiré stun.
Sí, pero es que tengo una trama.
No lo veo.
Ahí, ¿no?
Le puedo poner, le puedo poner. Sí, se abrió para backarte, backarte.
Ah, palmero.
El de Lion.
El Bacter no sé qué hizo, me lo va a dejar.
León se feñó, se feñó.
Está bien, está en touch.
Tengo un one shot.
Venga mid,
Ahí.
pues, venga mid.
Tan,
Bueno,
cat. Me juego fang.
Siguen cat.
No me elegí.
Cat, saving,
weak.
Mata también, wait.
Muerto, uno más atrás mío. Susor.
Cat,
Soy
muerto.
la izquierda, soy la izquierda.
Muerto,
Tengo el cat.
I assume that you all like still win. I assume. Yeah, I mean those are the biggest takeaways for that map for me at least. Like I said, dude, we're so close to like. Listen, I don't know these kids. I don't know if they're good or not. But I mean, just watching the scrim alone, dude, we should be blowing this team out, right? Like I said, I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're T32, T16 kid. I don't know. T64, whatever. That one hill alone where they got a full 60, right? We swing. It would have been 250 to 120, right? 130, whatever. But those are the things that, like I said, we just gotta focus. And it looks like Nico's hitting double doors, which I mean, even if you died, you know these people know. Okay, someone's gonna come here soon. Like it's really important to have this side of the map control. But yeah, that's my breakdown of our vault hardpoint.